What's going on, guys? It's Chris with Swamp Rabbit Moving. Today we got a special guest, Gabby Brayton. Gabby, how you doing?
Doing well. Thanks so much for having me.
Thanks for coming. I know it was last minute. Super excited to meet you and talk about, you and the Brayton team.
Yeah.
So always like to kick these off with what got you into real estate?
A lot of things got me into real estate. I feel like there are little pieces throughout my entire life that has kind of led me into it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I can start at the beginning if you want to and just kind of show you.
What were you doing before real estate?
So I was in marketing
and
design. And I spent 10 years in that industry in Greenville.
Yep.
And that was awesome. And it really helped the transition into real estate.
Absolutely.
Like it jump-started my real estate career for sure. But yeah, that's a huge part of my job today. So yeah.
And did you and your husband are a team, correct?
Yes.
Did y'all start at the same time or did y'all start at different times? Like, did you jump into real estate and then he was like, oh, I want to jump into real estate too, or vice versa?
Yeah. So we actually started together real estate investing before we both got our license, and we really enjoyed that. And he actually enjoyed it more than I did as far as like managing the rentals. So, that kind of kickstarted the idea of getting my license. And I'm a little bit more extroverted than he is, and he's more like of a numbers guy and kind of behind the scenes. So it made sense for me to get it first. And so I jumped in and had success. And so he kind of followed behind me to help me out. So he got his license because I was a little bit overwhelmed and I needed help. For sure.
Seems like y'all are an awesome yin and yang then.
Yeah.
You're the extrovert and he's kind of like the in the background business kind of guy.
Yeah, totally. Which I'm all about delegation. So if my strengths are not there in a particular subject, he definitely feels that, which is awesome.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
And how long have you been doing real estate?
So I'm at 11 months.
Okay.
And he's at 5 months.
Oh, wow. So very, very new.
We are new, but it's clicked.
Yeah, you can't tell from that. The outside looking in looks like y'all are crushing it.
Yeah, which is awesome, which means it's right for us.
Absolutely. That's exciting because, usually the first year is super slow from what I've heard from most realtors, and it seems like y'all have jumped right in and kind of grabbed the bull by the horns.
Yeah, and then I feel we don't have the experience of knowing how the market changes.
Yeah.
So in this current market, I feel like we're doing, I don't want to say killing it, to toot my own horn, but
Absolutely.
We are loving it.
Yeah.
And we're loving helping families in the Upstate.
And it's almost more benefit to come in a market like this than when COVID was around, right? Because then you get that false sense of hope of that's what real estate's like. It's multiple offers on every house you list. And
totally. And we were buyers and sellers in that market. So we kind of knew what it was like, from the other side. But yeah, no, it's been amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how has it been? What'd your husband do before?
So he was I don't even know. He was in IT.
Okay.
And he works for a government contractor. He works from home full time, which is why it was easy for him to kind of hop on the real estate boat and help me. But that's what he did.
Awesome. And are y'all from Greenville?
No, so I'm originally from Colorado.
Okay.
My husband's from Tennessee, and we met at college in Greenville.
Okay.
And then we ended up staying. So.
Did y'all go to North Greenville?
No, we went to Bob Jones.
Bob Jones? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Kind of walk us through what that first year is. How'd you really jump in and start getting listings or selling houses? What'd that look like for you, especially coming from a marketing background? It seems like it was a little bit easier for you to jump in and figure that out.
Yeah. Because I was in design and marketing, I think, there's two facets. When you get into real estate, you market for yourself and then you market for your seller. So that it gave me a jump start, like I said. The first year has been interesting to learn all of the legal side of things, the contracts and I've leaned more heavily onto mentors and to the agents in the area that have been in the industry for 20 years. So they've helped me navigate situations, but it's been just an easy transition. And getting clients has been, I was a freelance designer for a little bit before jumping into the real estate business.
Yeah.
So I kind of knew what it was like to run my own business and knowing how to get leads and how to serve people and connect with people. So, it just transferred so well that I didn't see the struggle there.
Yeah.
And
right now, is it just you and your husband on the team, or do you have other people on the team?
So it's just us two full time, and then we have like transaction coordinator to help,
like
and
What do you think really sets y'all apart, like the Brayton team apart from the rest of the real estate world? Is there one specific thing you think that y'all do really well that kind of makes you stand out?
I feel like because of my background in marketing and design, that it's different for a buyer and a seller.
Yeah.
So for a seller, I actually like brand the house and create like a storyline for it. And I dive in on the marketing, right?
Yeah.
Because I know how to segment the demographic. Who is most likely to afford this house? Where would they be coming from? I'm diving into that, right? And so that's proven to be super successful. And as far as buyers, I worked at Chick-fil-A for like 7 years throughout high school and college.
Yeah.
And so their mentality of service and going above and beyond for their customer was like ingrained in me from the beginning. So I will stop at nothing to help my buyers find the house that they want. So everything that like my life has been previously has led up to being the best real estate agent I can be.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is my pleasure still ingrained in your brain?
I say it constantly.
I love that. That's like my favorite part about going to Chick-fil-A.
Right.
And we were just recently in Mexico, and they all do the same thing. All do the same thing. Like everybody at our hotel was like, my pleasure. And I was
No
like,
way.
I'm in Chick-fil-A in Mexico right now.
Right? Doesn't it make you feel good?
It does. It really does.
Yeah.
What kind of trends are you seeing right now in the local market? Greenville, Simpsonville, greater Upstate area?
Yeah, like I said, I don't know previous markets super well, but the current market is sitting at a balanced market. I came in a little bit more towards the seller's market. So buyers didn't have much of a choice when I first started, and now it's becoming balanced where buyers are having a choice. There's more inventory. Sellers are having to price better, and they can't get away with pushing that price a little bit up, and they're just having to be more patient.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a good market to get into and to, sell or buy. So
That's what I'm hearing too from everybody is like right now is the time to buy a house because you have so much negotiation power.
Yeah.
Back when we bought our house during COVID, it was the first house we saw. We had to make an offer within 20 minutes.
Yikes.
We walk out the door and there's people lined up to see the house.
Oh, that's insane.
But luckily we got it. I don't think we got it just because we had the best offer. I think they just really liked us. The sellers, they were like, oh, they're trying to start a family. We had our youngest, but we didn't have the other kids with us. And oh, they're trying to start a family. We're going to give it to them.
Yeah.
So we got
yeah,
lucky.
that was a crazy market.
It was insane.
Yeah.
It was really good for us, and I'm sure other, anybody in the home service-based business at that time.
Yeah, for sure.
What's kind of your favorite clients to work with? Do you like more of the listing? Do you like more of the buyer? Like, what's your specific? I know you work with multiple different kinds of clients. What's your favorite?
My favorite? Anybody that allows me to do my job.
Yeah. Kind of stay out of your way a little bit, let you get in and be the expert and take care of it.
Yeah. I want to take care of my clients and show, do what they've hired me to do. I lean into a specific demographic because that's just kind of how my brain is wired. So I market to a certain demographic, and I have multiple hobbies. And so I like taking care of the people that have the same interests I do. So, and it's also a great form of lead gen, is to kind of dive into your hobbies locally.
Yeah.
So I run like a 700 plus women's book club in Greenville, and all of us love to read. And so I've gotten clients from there, and I love to take care of them. And, my church and people at school and, just using hobbies. I went to a women's golf event and started diving into golfing again.
That's dangerous.
I know.
It's dangerous.
But no, it's been fun.
Yeah.
So I take care of the people that mean a lot to me and who share the same hobbies.
It's also easier to make that connection and build that personal rapport too with those kind of people. So it's awesome that you utilize your hobbies to build clients.
Yeah, totally. And it's a great form of lead gen.
Have you encountered any challenging or difficult negotiations yet in your career? And kind of, talk us through that a little bit maybe.
Yeah, I feel like the negotiation period is actually like, it gives me a high. It's so much fun.
It's like, can I win this?
Yeah, exactly. And I'm competitive by nature. Mm-hmm. So when we start to go into negotiations, man, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
But have I encountered any difficult negotiations? I mean, there's been offers that have been rejected by sellers that was hard for my clients. But as far as the negotiations go, there's not been a difficult one. Just you've got to play the game. You have to know about the real estate agent you're talking to, the buyer, the seller. You have to dive into that personality trait and form your negotiations based off of them. So it's been a fun game to learn, you know?
What, do you deal with a lot of out of town buyers right now or?
Yeah, actually, I think probably half of my clients are relocating to Greenville.
Do you think that it's beneficial that you kind of have that perspective on your side, like personally, like you moved from Colorado to Greenville? Do you think that kind of gives you a leg up and getting to know the area and acclimated and knowing what specifically they were looking for?
Yeah, for sure. Granted, I've been here for 15 years.
Yeah.
But no, it definitely helps coming from one place and having that be your home and having to uproot your life and come out here. And thankfully, I mean, Greenville is the best place on earth. Yeah. So it's not hard to convince people and show them what Greenville can offer. So, I mean, it's been good that I've had that background experience for sure.
So you came from Colorado, your husband came from Tennessee. What kind of kept y'all in Greenville after college?
I mean, I think it was jobs.
Yeah. Okay.
Because we both got jobs as soon as school ended. So, and I went right into graphic design and digital marketing, and he got a job at a local place. So it just made sense. And we started our married lives here. And then, obviously we've grown in our careers, had 2 kids, and we've realized that, yes, Greenville's awesome for singles and for newly marrieds, but it's also awesome to raise a family. And the stuff for kids and families is insane here.
It is.
Yeah.
I don't think I would ever move from Greenville.
Yeah, same.
Let's talk about that because, I feel like being a real estate agent is a double-edged sword when it comes to parenting as well, right? You kind of have freedom and you can make your own schedule, but also you're always on the clock, right? Yeah. You could be on vacation and you have to submit an offer. Walk us through that kind of life. What's your interpretation on it?
I love it. I'm kind of a workaholic.
Okay.
So it doesn't bother me, and my husband is the same way. And I totally reject the idea of having to work a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And I don't like that life because I feel like I need to take advantage of every minute. And if I can inject special time with my kids and my families during the day, I'm going to do that. Mm-hmm. So if I have an hour, 2 hours off in the middle of the day and I can take my kid to the zoo and also create content for social media, I'm constantly working and I'm constantly a mom. So I feel like that to me is the ultimate balance instead of doing work 9 to 5 and then having family time. All of it's just work and family time.
Yeah.
I
love it. It's about being intentional.
Yeah. And it also creates a sense of security for my clients knowing that I'm not going to be off the clock.
Yeah.
I'm checking my texts and my emails constantly, and I'm there for you, and I'm also there for my family.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So talking about social media a little bit, how important do you think it is in today's age for a real estate agent to have a good social media presence?
If you don't have a social media presence, you're not a good agent.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Yeah. There's different facets of social media, mm-hmm. and you can lean into one facet versus another, and both of it's going to create lead gen and opportunities for you. So, I think today it's a non-negotiable. You have to be on social media. But what that looks like is kind of up to you and your personality type.
Yeah.
So it depends on also what demographic you want to hit.
Absolutely.
So,
and I know like a lot of times, like in like those Facebook groups, people ask for a real estate agent. And it's just like a bajillion.
yeah.
Do you have any advice on how, if somebody was that person asking that question, how they should pick their real estate agent out of those comments?
So you're asking me about,
like, so if it was somebody that asked in a group, hey, I'm looking to sell my house, anybody know a real estate agent? And then there's like 900 comments.
Yeah.
What's a good way what's a good tactic that person could use to cipher through those 900 comments and find the right agent for them?
So I would totally ignore the comments that would be like, pick me and my team.
Yeah.
And nothing else. It's just straight text. So I would encourage them to, honestly, I mean, man, probably find the ones with links or pictures.
Yeah.
Like, not even that they're posting their business card, but like if they posted all of their content or all of their like social media, like their Blink card or like their website, make sure they have a good website, make sure they're active on social, even go so far as to look on Zillow to see what they've done previously. Are they a expert in this specific area or in this specific market? You know, I would just do your research because there's thousands of agents in Greenville.
Yeah.
And you want to find the agent that's going to click with you and that's going to work their hardest for you. So, I mean, I would definitely encourage anybody to research and to interview multiple agents because so many people will just like pick one and not know. But if you sit down with individual agents, you're going to see how they work and how they run their business. And you might avoid a catastrophe by doing that, you know?
Yeah. People should interview multiple agents when they're going to list or buy?
Yeah, absolutely.
And what's some good tactics that they could use to like figure out if that person's the right fit for them? Like, is there specific questions? Like, is there stuff they should, like data they should know? Like, what makes that a good interview? Yeah.
As far as a buyer, make sure that your agent knows about like specific neighborhoods and actually knows the area. Because when you are coming to them saying, hey, I'm looking for a 3-2 ranch, they should automatically be thinking about what neighborhoods around the area offer that.
Yeah.
And if something's not on the market, they need to be able to do their research and find, I mean, go as far as door knocking. Hey, are you guys willing to sell your house? I have a client who's looking for exactly what you have. So you need to be able to differentiate whether an agent's going to do that for you or not. As far as the sellers, make sure that your agent knows how to market.
Yeah.
You know, it's so surprising to me coming into the industry of these real estate agents who are professionals who don't understand how to get people's house in front of people who need to see it. So make sure that your agent knows how to market, make sure it looks good, and they're not using clip art to, unless that's a tactic that they're using, but just make sure that everything's branded right and they run their business professionally.
That's good advice.
Yeah.
So when you and your husband were getting into real estate, what kind of made y'all land on Greenville Central, Keller Williams?
So it was actually the influence of some of the agents that were there. I went through Keller Williams Upstate to do their classes because I was originally thinking about joining them. And as I interviewed different brokerages, Keller Williams Greenville Central really took me under their wing and helped me in training and really encouraged me and cheered me on. And I mean, to this day, they're so encouraging and they really build their agents up, which is awesome.
What's your favorite area to work in right now? Like, what area do you love the most? Like, is it Greer? Is it Simpsonville? Is it Five Forks?
I love the Simpsonville, Fountain Inn, Five Forks area.
Yeah.
That's like my bread and butter.
Okay.
I've sold in Greer, I've sold in Landrum. I mean, I sell in the Upstate.
Yeah.
But I know really well. Like, I know
Forks.
Simpsonville well. Yeah.
That's
so,
awesome.
I mean, I live off of Fairview Road.
Okay.
And my life is there. And I think most agents love working where they live. But yeah, I love that area.
That's awesome. If people are looking for you, where can they find you at?
Yeah, they can go on my website, braytonteam.com.
Okay.
And you can look me up on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
And it's just Gabby Brayton?
Brayton Team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me.
Absolutely.